Hello everyone and welcome back to What If Future Trunks Was Like Vegeta. This is part 2. As always, I'll leave links to the previous parts in the description and in the cards. As always, I'd like to remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, it really does help me out. I'm also on Patreon. I'm trying to make what I do here on YouTube more of a full-time thing, so if you want to support that, Patreon is the best place. You'll get your chosen name featured in every video while you're subscribed, and if you're super tier or higher, you'll even be able to watch all of my videos completely ad-free. And on top of that, I now have YouTube membership for only 99p. Thank you all very much. Last time, Trunks formed a strong rivalry with Gohan, the strongest in his timeline. His prideful, petty attitude reminded Gohan to stop acting like Piccolo and his father, and to just be himself. As a result, his attitude softens and the mental block preventing him from getting stronger did as well. The two Saiyans managed to achieve grade 2 and reluctantly worked together to obliterate the cyborgs. Still hoping to create a better future, Trunks still boards the time machine, and that's where we'll pick up today. Trunks arrives in the past and waits. He can't sense anyone but Frieza and his father, who are about to land on the planet. This section goes more or less the same as always, although Trunks doesn't have a sword and toys with Frieza a lot more than usual, taking pleasure in humiliating the tyrant. After a powerful burning attack, Frieza is completely destroyed. King Cold is aghast, but before he can react, Trunks is on him, and Cold dies screaming, destroyed along with his ship. Trunks then beckons to the others, and the 3-hour wait for Goku begins. Instead of coming across as friendly and polite here, Trunks is giving off an unfriendly, even hostile attitude, sitting away from everybody else. Eventually, Vegeta approaches to angrily ask what his problem is. When Trunks replies that it's their weakness, Vegeta flips and attacks him, although Trunks quickly puts him in the ground, even in his base form. The rest of the time goes by in awkward silence until Goku's pod comes careening towards the planet. The group meet with Goku, who is very confused. Trunks asks for a word with him, which Goku agrees to. This time, after turning Super Saiyan, Trunks has no qualms attacking Goku at full force, which Goku struggles to defend against. He's quickly finding himself on the back foot, but not wanting to hurt Trunks at the same time, so he teleports behind him and creates some distance. Trunks is disgusted by Goku's warm nature and insistence that they don't need to fight, and spits at the ground, calling him weak. He wonders why Gohan and Bulma looked up to him so much. Gohan was far stronger than his father. Trunks becomes cold when telling his story, almost blaming Goku for not being there, before throwing the heart medicine at him and leaving. He says he'll be back on the day, because they'll probably need him to finish the job for them, before jumping in his time machine and vanishing from the timeline. Trunks is confused and annoyed. How could someone so weak, so gentle, make a difference? Gohan may be like that now, something that disgusts him all over again, but at least he gave everything he had to fight the cyborgs. Would Goku do the same? Would his father become stronger as well? All questions for later. Trunks arrives home and immediately takes his frustration out on Gohan, forcing him into combat. Meanwhile, back in the main timeline, Goku, Piccolo and Gohan train even harder than the original, spurred on by the fact that Trunks' power was far higher than Goku's. Goku takes this in his stride, of course. He knows that Trunks was holding something else back, possibly a level beyond Super Saiyan, and Goku wants to work that out too. In his spare time he meditates, trying to find the solution to this new form. 3 years pass, and the interaction with number 19 and number 20 goes basically the same as always, as Goku collapses due to the heart virus. Vegeta comes in for the save, sending Goku home with Krillin and turning Super Saiyan, destroying 19 completely. He's convinced he's stronger than both Goku and Trunks now, and the plot continues until Trunks arrives on the battlefield, being shocked at the sight of Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero shouts that he's going to release his creations to stop them, number 17, number 18, and number 21. Trunks saves his mother and himself from number 20's surprise attack. As number 20 escapes, Trunks is livid at his father, who tries to shrug him off. But this time, Trunks is stronger than Vegeta and heads him off. Vegeta, once again failing to recognise this, tries to attack Trunks to put him in his place, and ends up being put in his instead. Trunks tells them through gritted teeth that they need to split up and find him now. Another cyborg can't be a good thing. How much more did he change by coming back here? The gang split up as Gohan finds the lab this time. By the time Trunks blasts down the door, the cyborgs have been released. Number 17 and 18 are standing there smirking as the pod containing number 21 is slowly opening. As the lid comes off and a figure steps out, the group gasp in horror, as this is the face of a friend. They had wondered why he hadn't shown up at the right time, but figured that he'd chickened out or something. The group were looking into the cold eyes of Yamcha, and he was staring back. Now, this time around, Dr. Gero has managed to work out the problems with obedience, having a subject to work on that desperately needed it, otherwise he'd just be giving his enemies a huge tactical advantage. Unfortunately, he hadn't the time to fix this problem with number 17 and 18, who still killed him. The group call out to Yamcha, asking what happened to him. He replies that Yamcha, the fool who learned Dr. Gero's location using the Dragon Balls and went there to finish him off before the cyborgs could kill them, is dead. He's cyborg number 21 now. Yamcha flies at the group, taking them off guard, knocking down Ten Shinhan, Gohan and Piccolo easily before rounding on the Super Saiyans. He knocks Vegeta around easily and throws Trunks off him like he's nothing. Trunks smirks, happy for the challenge, and goes back for round 2. He doesn't care about Yamcha, after all. Trunks powers up to grade 2, but it's not enough. Because Yamcha was already a powerful human, especially when compared to number 17 and 18 who were kidnapped teenagers, the cyborg conversion made him far superior to them. As Yamcha beats Trunks down, he repeats the same question over and over again. Where is Son Goku? Number 17 sighs. Number 21 is taking all the fun out of this. But he has an idea. If they get to Goku and kill him first, maybe then they can teach number 21 how to have a good time. They treat it like a game. They put down the pod that they're holding and release number 16 before flying off together in pursuit of Goku. Luckily, Piccolo is able to send a telepathic message to Krillin, telling him to take Goku and hide. Number 21 leaves everyone alive, saying that they're irrelevant as he's only programmed to kill Son Goku. This sends Trunks and Vegeta both berserk, but they're both knocked out easily. Number 21 flies away on his search for Goku. And that's where we'll leave things for right now. So, what do you guys think? Is there a happy ending for Yamcha? Is Goku really done for this time? Tune in next time to find out. I hope you guys enjoyed this What If, and if you did, please feel free to leave me a like and subscribe. Thanks guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.